Hi friends, I hope you all are doing great. It's me, Nikki here, and I'm excited today to take you on the journey of kicking off my spring cleaning 2022. And we're going to start in the garage, and we're not going to tackle the entire garage. We're going to tackle one small space. And I want to thank my friends at iDesign for sponsoring this video because they're going to give me the tools that I need to accomplish the mission. So let's get started. So friends, as you walk into the garage, we have this cabinet that used to hold Mike's tools. As you know, he loves his woodworking and things like that, but we now have moved all his tools, all of his woodworking items out of the garage, and he has a mobile garage now. That has freed up the garage to really function a lot smoother for us. And this cabinet in particularly used to be for his tool. You may remember he had all of his different tool bags here to make it easy for him to grab and go. Well, now it needs to transition to be for his grilling items. We're going to keep it very simple. I'm going to use some great tools from iDesign to really help me here. And let me go ahead and jump into showing you the actual things that I'm going to be using. Okay, to start, friends, you know how much I love, this is one of my iDesign favorites, the Classico metal bins. I love them. I love them for so many reasons. One, because they're so versatile. You can use them in any part of your home, from your kids' toys to your pantry to I am using it in the garage. Also, I love the fact that it's stackable. You're able to stack it as many as you need so that you can organize those potatoes and onions or those toys for the kids and categorize. And so it's really efficient. And also it has the built-in labeling system. And I love that about it. I love anything that has a built-in labeling system. So the next tool that I'm going to use is from iDesign, and it's actually their toilet paper holder. But again, what I love about the iDesign products are that they're so versatile. So although this was designed to hold toilet paper, it is perfect for the garage to hold those smaller essentials that he has, such as his gloves that he uses to grill with, or his thermometers and all of his different little kind of barbecue essentials, you know, the things that are not just really big. The other thing that I love about this is that they're stackable, so I can really maximize that vertical space, along with they're easy to wipe down. That's key, especially with grilling things. You want to be able to wipe the stuff down. And then finally, friends, you know how much I love a organizer that spins, and iDesign has a great collection of kind of turntables and kind of lazy Susans, and those are just really great for organizing so many things, from your spices in your pantry to organizing your products in your bathroom, you know, creating that everyday caddy that I'm always talking about. And so I'm going to be using it in his garage to create a little spice system for him, for his grilling spices. So friends, now that I've showed you the tools that are going to help me get the job done, let's jump right into organizing this cabinet. So friends, here is the finished cabinet. I want to go through and take you on a quick tour. I love how it turned out. It's just what he needs. He can open this and really see all of his things. I am going to be doing a complete labeling of the cabinet, and you'll see that in my finished garage tour, so definitely look for that. But I love the fact that everything has a home now and it's organized, and I can check that part off of my list. Now on the top shelf here, this is where I keep all of his cast iron things, these pots that he uses when he grills. He actually uses these on his grill. And so those are at the top, really easy for him to see where they're at and put it back. And then also his foil pans. He uses those typically when he's finished grilling to just kind of put the food into these big kind of, you know, they're disposable, but he loves, you know, having those for when he's grilling. And so now they have a home up top there. And then when you move down to the next section, that's where these wonderful calico bins come in handy, these metal bins, because this is where one side I keep all of his lids that he uses when he's grilling. He has them in two different sizes, and he typically put these over your kind of, if you're cooking burgers and you want to kind of melt the cheese, and he puts it over top, and just kind of a variety of things. You know, I'm no griller myself, so but that's where he can easily see his lids. They're right there. Also, I created another bin that's going to be for all of his little mixing essentials. Right now, I just have his like a little mixing cup in there, but he has room to grow. He has space for his things there. And again, when you organize a space, you definitely want to leave room for growth or for changes. And so, you know, don't feel like because you have this shelf, you have to fill this shelf. So that's key. So on this next shelf, this is where I have his indoor grill. This is a grill that we use in the kitchen on occasion when we want to grill inside. This is something that he got for Christmas. We absolutely love it, but it needed a home. It was on my counter for way too long after Christmas, but it now has a home and it's easy to access. So that's really key, especially with our appliances. A lot of times when you have those appliances and you're putting them or leaving them in the boxes and then you're putting them in a cabinet or up in the top of your pantry, it's not really user-friendly. It's a headache to get down, which means you really are not going to utilize that as much as you really can. And it's really not benefiting you at that point. So when you're organizing those big appliances and things like that, you really want to create a home for it. And for us, creating a home in this grilling cabinet was the perfect solution. It's easy to come out here, grab it, put it on the counter, use it, and easily put it back. The other thing you'll notice about it is the positioning. Because it's a big appliance, I have it so that it's easy for us. It's kind of like right here where we can just come in, lift it out, and easily put it back. So I thought about those things in the arrangement of the cabinet. And then next, those toilet paper bins came in handy for my design because they're perfect for categorizing the things like his thermometer and his gloves, his apron. He is a big Kentucky fan, and so he has his Kentucky apron that his parents had got him for Christmas, so that's in there. And then right next to that is all of his grilling essentials so that he can just grab and go, really just zipped in the zipped bag, and it just keeps it simple. And then on the next cabinet, this is where all of his wood chips are lined up from the front of the cabinet going straight back, using those calico bins again to create that home space. And then the last shelf here, this is for that big boil pot. You know, I'm in Charleston, South Carolina, and we love our low country boils, and so they take a big pot. And so this is where we're storing that pot, along with right next to it his fryer. He usually, when he's grilling out back, he has that fryer he'll put on the table so that he can fry as he's grilling. And so now again, that has a home to make it easy. And so friends, this is the cabinet. I love how it turned out. I love how simplified it is. And I want to thank iDesign for really giving me the tools that I needed to make this happen. If you're not familiar with iDesign, go over to their Instagram page. You will love it. You will get tons of home inspo over there. Along with, I will put the link to iDesign below, along with all of the products that I use today. Friends, I hope that you are doing great. I will see you at the next video. And this is Nikki saying goodbye.